welcome back. It is us, Dragon's Greed Gaming. You are joining us for the Blighted Bulwark, our Merkboar actual play series. You are joining us, I believe this is episode 8 in the Dying World. As always, before we get started, be sure you stop by the Facebook to keep up with all the latest news of the podcast. Stop by Apple Podcasts or iTunes. Leave us those good old 5-star reviews. Help us grow the channel even more. Check us out on YouTube, where we've got some real video content now. Today, being July 1st, was the release of our first episode of our next Tale of Gamers series. Tale of 5 Gamers, doing some Warhammer 40,000 10th edition, jumping on that hype train. Join myself, Sean, Eric, or not Sean, myself, Eric, Ernie, Brian, and Eddie. All of us working on some new projects or continuing old projects for Warhammer 40,000 and checking out the new edition. And then what else? Oh yeah, be sure you check out the Patreon, our current campaign. I don't know if it'll still be going at this point. Tales from the Old World. We just recorded our finale for that. And then we've got another Warhammer Fantasy campaign that'll be starting up immediately following that next month. So you can expect that later this year. I think August, September is probably when that'll be airing. And yeah, check that out. If you want to get some cool rewards, some sweet artwork from Kyle, if you want to throw a couple coins in the Dragon's Hoard, then come on by and check it out. So, anywho, as always, let's talk to our players. We're only down to 3 this week. Tyler was not able to make it. He might be joining us again next week. And as you know, if you were here last week, Eric is taking a break from the show for a while. So we're going to keep their 2 characters around for now, at least until they die. Tyler might be rejoining us at some point. So we will we'll go from there. So let's just start it off. Sean, how's it going?
Going well. I'm Sean, and I'm playing Rilk and Backle tonight. Backle has 2 HP, so I'm going to do my best not to get him killed.
All right, great. Anything you want to tell the listeners tonight?
No. Still just painting them Tomb Kings. I ordered the 2 heroes 2 weeks ago now, so hopefully they come in soon.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what you got to show us next week.
Yeah.
Because we're recording next week. So I got some work done on those dragon ogres. They are almost. I did a lot of contrast paints for the skin and the bodies. I'm not layering all these rippling muscles. I'm just not doing it.
Good call.
So yeah, I made a ton of progress this week, which was great. And I'm fairly confident if I have as much progress as I did this week or last week than I do this week, they will be done by Saturday. And if they aren't done, they'll be damn close. So good stuff. Also tonight, joining us, the Redbeard himself, our resident Patreon artist. What's going on, Kyle?
Hi, boys. I'm good. Not much is going on. I will be playing Spug, our favorite esoteric hermit, who is weak as hell. And then I will also be taking over for Eric's character Spyke, who's has a bell.
And 2 HP.
And 2 HP. Well, no, 1. He's got 1 right now because he's a little hurt.
Oh, so 2 max HP. Okay.
2 max, yeah. But we're not there. We're halfway there. We're living on a prayer.
Whoa. Man, several prayers.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything you'd like to share with the listeners before we get started tonight?
Yeah, if you check out Patreon, you would have seen that Steel Rippa has just dropped. That one was a lot of fun because I got to customize an orc bike, which don't do too many like vehicles like that. So making a trashy looking like bobber was cool.
Yeah, it looks awesome. It's one of my favorites.
It's very dope.
It's incredible. There's so much like crazy texture work on the various like surfaces of the bike and things like that. That's really solid.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, thanks, boys.
All right, and that was the frog himself. Tell us more. Tell us more so
Hello.
we can hear your beautiful voice.
Yeah, so I'll be playing Henry Wright, also known as the Old Crab. He's gotten a lot older than I think any of us expected possible, but
Also known as the Chosen One.
still kicking. Um, yeah, I think things are going pretty well. I made a bunch of Rice Krispie treats today. That was sort of my afternoon activity for no good reason. Sort of was struck with a mood to make an easy dessert. So bought some red, white, and blue M&Ms. So they're festive and all that.
Are
for
you
Independence Day.
are you much of a baker in your free time?
Not really. No, I make like pancakes a lot. I think that's about where I'm at vis-a-vis baking. Like I don't really do pies or stuff. Sometimes cookies, but like
Okay.
never pies or cakes or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I had a pancake kick when I had my previous place before I met my wife. I was living on my own. I was getting the protein pancakes, the protein mix, which is pretty good. And then that'd be like my Sunday breakfast, watching some football. Back when I used to watch the Bears, and after a few years of that, I had to stop pulling my hair out.
The Bears.
The Bears, that's right.
I guess that's also something I did this past week. A friend of mine recommended the TV show The Bear, and I watched all of the first season in like basically a weekend. It's pretty good.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Well, I finally started up season 3 of Walking Dead. So we got to watch Herschel get bit by that one zombie, and they just met the prisoners. So, yeah, good shit so far. Other than that, playing a little FTL here and there when I'm editing, and it's gonna be a busy 2 months because we got both Tale of Gamers going on, and getting ready for our Halloween specials. We're going to be recording, trying to get stuff ready for Old World, and yeah, just a lot going on right now. But once we get to like end of August, Gen Con's coming up too, so that's the event catalog went live today for online, and I believe tickets for Gen Con online go on sale next Sunday. So hoping we have another good turnout for all the alien stuff I'm going to be running. So yeah, just a lot going on right now, and our next Patreon campaign going to start, so kind of busy. But once we get to the end of summer, then I think it'll quiet down again and have to be a little bit easier. So other than that, that's really it. So last we left, you guys had survived the night. What was it called? The Night Vault?
The Night Vault.
The Night Vault of Sektar. And you had gone through a bunch of weird, bizarre rooms and traps and puzzles. And eventually you emerged with some loot, but no cure for the goblin curse. And upon returning to Cravenford, you were approached by a woman who had asked you to find her husband, who had gone missing, and you guys tracked him to a potential dungeon nearby, where you have encountered a rat badger and these weird, strange ceramic body flesh golem things that are filled with disgusting people sludge. And it's fucking foul. So you guys have gone through a couple rooms so far, and you just stumbled into what looks like a temple or a shrine. There's a large statue on the eastern side of the room. The stench of sewage has grown quite strong. You can tell it's emanating from the murky brownish water you see that fills up about half this room. And there are 3 more of these porcelain ceramic flesh golem things that appear to be forcing several captured townsfolk to basically worship and pray at this shrine. And I believe that is where we were about to start. Or that's where we left off. So, any questions before we get started? Okay. Well, with that, why don't we jump right into combat here, because that is what is going to happen. So someone roll me an initiative test, and we will crank the music.
Ooh. Oh.
Right.
Player character.
There you go. The
Dang.
Cretans get to go first. So you guys are up. There are 3 of these creatures. And there are how many villagers? Let's see here. There are 4 villagers, so the 2 on the left and right are each holding 2. They basically have their hands on the shoulder of each of them, and then they have them like forced down on their knees, like worshiping at this statue of this large, corpulent woman with opal eyes. The one in the center appears to be like almost acting like a priest, like directing the service, but when you enter the room, they turn to face you guys, and it's clear it is on.
Alright. Henry's gonna rush up and stab this first one.
Okay. They have D4 armor.
Alright, here we go. That's the...
Oh, that was
Yeah.
almost a 1.
Wow.
Oh my shit.
11 damage.
The chosen one rushing forward, smashing the priest in one fell swoop. It shatters and dies. Unfortunately, it spills its disgusting entrails of rotten meat
Son of a
and people
bitch.
sludge. Everybody give me a DR... What was it?
Oh no.
Oh, that's nasty.
It was nasty. But I've made some alterations, so we're not rolling this every turn, because that was stupid. Where the fuck are they?
I threw up so much.
At this point, it's just dry heaving.
Yeah, it's just bile.
There's nothing else in there, guys.
I can't
Tank's
do it
empty.
anymore.
Ran as much as could.
Okay, it is a DR 14 toughness test. If you fail, then you are at +2 DR for all tests.
Ooh, okay. Write that down.
You can only be affected by this once.
Okay, so
Uh,
Rilk passes.
Oh,
Nice.
Spug! Go, my boy! Alright, Spike,
Backle
let's see what you can do.
Backle doesn't have any omens either.
Oh, Spike can't do shit.
okay, so DR2.
DR2?
Henry, and Spike, all your tests are at plus DR2 until the end of this combat. All right. You may continue.
Backle's gonna run up, try to do the Lord's work.
Atta boy.
So
Oh, someone's got to do it.
D4 armor and DR 12, but now +2 14, right?
Correct.
That's the rough.
Yeah,
Yep.
3 is not going to do it.
Not gonna do it. Nope. Rilk will run up and try to assist. Come on, Rilk, you can do it. There we go.
He does. Hey,
Finally.
finally, more than 1 damage. Hooray. Okay,
Right.
so you do smash him. He is still standing. I'll need the 2 of you that are good. I'm sorry, it's only when they die. So you don't have to take the test anymore. Okay, he's still standing. Whoever's left.
Okay, so that's Spike and Spug.
Okay, that's
so-
great.
Superhero duo.
I don't know much about the bell ringer thing, so just use bell, right?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna. It says I can use it.
And
so
literally,
I'm
that's
gonna-
what it says. Use bell. That's what the button says. I guess
Yeah.
press it and see what happens.
Bro, I'm so
Okay.
curious. 16 is
All
good,
right.
right?
All right, so 16. So that means
So the bell's been used. I guess.
when you use a bell, roll d20. If you succeed, then roll d4 to determine the bell's effect. Okay.
Okay.
It must be like a presence test.
2. Okay.
Alright.
Oh, the
Right,
bell
yeah.
casts the area into haunting silence for D4 turns.
Oh, okay. So two turns. Shit's
No.
real.
You roll a D4. There's 4 different effects, so that's the one you
Oh.
got. Now you roll another D4 to see how long it lasts.
Oh, okay. So the silence was that, and for one round
Turn.
it's
Yeah. So if you click on the thing that says Bell the Sleeper in the equipment, that's the chart that you roll on when you use the bell.
okay. Cool. All right. So yeah, it's really fucking quiet in here.
All right, yeah. So it's like someone casts a silence spell and everything just is completely silent, even though everybody's still shouting and swinging weapons around, but you don't hear any of it. The sound of the water stops, is muffled. You hear nothing. Cool. Thanks, Spike.
No problem. I have a bell.
What? I can't hear you. What?
So Spug. So Spug is going to use. Can he use the Necro Whip from that distance?
It's ranged. I don't know.
I would say it would be like range, like one square. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, he'll go here then.
Well, what I mean is like.
Oh,
you could
that'd be
attack-
fine.
Exactly, like one square in
Okay.
between you and him.
Gotcha. All right. Well, he will Necro Whip.
Even though these are 10-foot squares according to this game, it's a really long whip. Okay.
Yeah. What are their stats again? Sorry.
12 and D4.
12 and 4. Okay.
Although it's 14, right? Because he failed his puke test. No, he
Oh, that's
passed.
right.
No, Spug-
Oh no, Spug
Spug
passed.
passed, yeah. Okay, get those two confused.
Gosh.
Oh shit.
If they survive, that's going to be the title of this episode. Spug
Spike
and Spike.
Nah.
Swinging a whip. Okay,
Bug
swinging a
speak.
whip.
Swinging a whip.
Okay, so the first one is going to attack Rilk, who damaged it. And the
Nice.
second one is going to move up and try to smash Henry for killing its glorious leader. They basically shove the two villagers they each have away. They splash into the water and they come lumbering towards you and swinging. They do D6 damage.
And regular DR12.
Yes.
Okay, but with heavy armor, it's increased.
And
And
14
I
for me because I'm
passed.
sick or whatever, so I get the increase.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we'll do that. Oof,
Nicely done.
dodge.
Okay. Guys are up.
All right, Backle's gonna try to do this too. It's gonna be cool. Nope. Sorry, Backle. I'm trying to give you. All right, and then Milk again.
Ooh,
Also no.
not great.
Yeah. I'll re-roll that with a. I'll just make that a succeed with one of my omens.
Okay. Roll damage.
So a D8.
This is on the one that you already hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
D8 of damage, and then a D4 of armor. So 7 damage. 6 damage.
Okay, that is enough to smash this one to pieces.
Nice.
Whoever has it is still good from the puking, needs to make the test again as a new one has shattered and smashed. Okay, Rilk is good. And then I think it was Spug.
Spug's
Spug's
good.
Spug's no
Alright.
good.
Okay. There's
Okay.
one creature remaining.
Spug will go. Let us Necro Whip.
Oh,
Oh boy.
that was a robbery
That's-
there.
That's in the negatives there. Spike. Should we ring that bell, boys?
Yeah, man.
Let's ring that bell. Oh, I mean I'd say that's pretty good.
All right.
So D4. A 3. Everyone who hears the bell must make a DR14 presence test or fall asleep for D4 turns. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh,
gonna
Alright.
get
shit,
one
I'm
more
fucking
thing.
shit right up. Woo! 1 turn. That's
Oh,
all right.
jeez. Okay.
All right, here's the monster.
All right.
Got a
Ooh,
6.
no dice.
Why didn't I have any
Threes.
dice roll? What the fuck?
Is DR 14?
Yes.
Yep.
Backle's asleep.
Oh, I gotta do Spug. Hang
That's
on.
great.
Come on, Spug. Stay awake. Nope. Spug's too tired.
All right. Anybody else need to go, or is that everybody?
I guess Henry still had to go, but I think I'm asleep.
Oh, you fell
Oh, I
asleep?
think.
Oh.
Wait, no. Spike has to do it too. Sorry.
Hey!
Hey,
Oh
the man.
my
The
God,
bell
this
ringer
was-
makes it great.
He who
Okay,
holds the bell.
well, it affected the monster too, so apparently it falls asleep. So it's not going to take a turn. So anybody who's still awake can.
Real quick.
Yeah. I would say since he's undefended, just roll damage because
Cool.
you're just coup de grace him basically. Poor porcelain monster.
Four damage.
All right, he's still alive. Anyone else?
Spike's still up, so he'll come over and he'll. So how am I doing?
Just roll damage.
I just did an attack and I made the DR 1.
Oh,
So-
okay.
That way it just does it still automatically calculates everything.
Okay.
Making sure the dice work here. Okay, there we go. You like my more colored dice?
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, that'd be 0 damage.
Nice. You
Very
stab it
cool.
with the short sword, but it's just not enough.
Should have used that bell, man.
Is everybody else asleep?
I think so.
Spug's
Alright.
asleep. Spug's all snugged up.
Okay, well the spell ends because it was only for a turn, so the monster gets back up. I guess he's gonna smash Backle. Is that who hurt him?
No, Rilk.
Rilk.
It was supposed to be Rilk. I don't know why I moved back.
Okay, well he's gonna walk over here and smash Rilk then.
Okay. Defense.
And he does. For 0
Good old
damage.
0 damage.
Okay. Well, go ahead and finish him off.
Spug will whip him. Yeah.
Oh, it was almost a 20.
Wow.
Keep in mind, if you're using the Necro Whip as a ranged attack, you can use your agility instead of strength.
Oh, that's right. That's true.
Probably be helpful since your strength is -3.
Yeah.
All right, only 4 damage from the Chaos Blade, but that is exactly how much health he has remaining. That will kill the creature, spilling the disgusting contents into the disgusting sewer water. You don't need to worry about making the test, though, because the combat is over. So well done. You have saved these villagers who are thanking you profusely and trying to get out of the sludge water. What would you like to do?
I guess we ask them. So we're looking for someone's husband, right? Are any of you married?
To make a long story short, no, this is not Silas. That's the guy you're looking for.
Any of you want to be?
But they thank you profusely for saving them.
Yep. You're welcome. Just can we look around the area and see if we find anything interesting? Besides the
Sure.
Opulent statue woman.
Give me presence tests, please.
Net 20 for Rilk.
16 for Henry.
And a 6 for Backle. I'm sorry, Backle. You'll get better.
Let's see. Then we got a 9 for Spike. And Spug. Ooh, 21.
All right. For those of you that failed, you can't help but have your eyes drawn to these opal eyes of the statue. And when you look into them, you are compelled to go through this door behind you that leads into a yet unexplored area. There's a strong pull, and for those that fail, they basically get up and they start to walk towards that door. So that was Spike and Backle. So you open the door and you begin to make your way down a hall, and you
Hey,
guys
where you
see
going?
them disappearing
Hey,
around the hall.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop them if I can.
Yeah, you can stop them.
Yeah.
They
Hey!
keep trying to move, but I mean, you can hold them back. They don't like fight you or attack you or anything.
Yeah. Hold them back and try to like slap them out of it.
Yeah, eventually you get there, get them to kind of come to, snap to their senses.
what was that about? Did you see something back there?
Well, I don't know, boss. I just kind of felt like I was being pulled. I had to go that way.
Yeah, I just had to go.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
So we went.
Rilk will try to like, motion everyone out of this room that feels weird.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Spug would take Spike and cover his eyes and lead him out.
All right. You do so.
Okay.
Is there a path up here?
Yes, it looks like the river continues through like an open tunnel to the north.
I'm not so wild about stomping through sewage.
Nah. So then I guess actually the only path forward is the weird tunnel.
You didn't fully. You're not sure if there's anything else in this room up here. You didn't quite.
Oh, this surrounding is the.
You're not
That's-
sure if that's the edge of the wall or not. Yeah, I should say when you guys were in there, you never saw the edge of that room.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean,
So
we can
you
go back there.
Could go back there if you choose.
Is there anything like here in that like little square area on the statue's front?
No, that's like the altar that's in front of it. It's just a simple stone block.
Okay, cool. So I guess do we want to check out the bone area?
Sure, but really quick while we're here, Bagel with the torch.
Mhm.
Can you come over here? I just want to peek around this corner if possible.
Yeah, the tunnel continues on with the sewage river.
Oh, that keeps going for a bit. No. Let's double check.
Okay.
Clear out the back.
Yeah,
That
so
way we can ensure
the villagers will go
villagers
with
make
you
it out.
guys, and they'll wait in the first room where you fought the rat badger,
Mhm.
and that way they'll stay there because obviously they're a little scared to go on their own.
Makes sense.
I don't just want to.
This isn't trapped anymore, right?
No, the trap has been sprung.
Okay.
You should be able to select both tokens at the same time, Kyle. Just drag and click. You can move them both at the same time.
Yeah, I was trying before. It wasn't really letting me.
Try harder.
Well, okay, boss.
Get more collisions that way, potentially. Here.
Here, I'll do it for you.
Thanks, bud.
Look at that. Boom, 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 boom.
Easy.
Boom. There's another door leading in another direction.
All right, so we'll get one person on each side, and then Henry will go preach, preach, preach.
All right. So Hero Quest style, you open the door, and there is a hallway.
Love hallways.
Stretches on into the darkness.
Narrow.
Yes,
Okay.
only one person at a time. So we're gonna need marching order here. Just put yourselves wherever you want to be.
Yes. Henry, and then Bagel has the torch, and then Rilk, unless Rilk wants to be in front.
Sure, Rick will be in front. Rilk will sacrifice his body for his Lord Henry.
Oh, you've
Chosen
got
up the next door. Yeah,
Alright.
I've got a medium armor.
Okay,
so I'll be good.
So I'll move you guys.
Okay.
Just like this as you're creeping down the hall.
Like
Eventually get to here,
Scooby-Doo.
and there's a door that you see on the left, and the hallway continues to the east.
Do we look for traps like in the last area?
If you'd like.
I would
Presence
like.
test.
Yeah, I would like to.
Yeah. Aren't there any obvious
15.
fishing lines coming off of the door?
Yeah.
And
No, you don't see anything like that.
Okay. Boss, there's a door here. We want to check the door first or just leave it?
can I put my ear to the door and listen through anything
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
other side?
Yeah, move yourself up. Give me a presence test.
Whoops. Oh, I've moved almost everybody. Okay. It's not a lot this time.
No, maybe it's too heavy of a door. If there is anything, it's muffled at best. You can also see that there is a staircase that leads down towards the east.
Well, let's check out the staircase and then double back if it ends in a room.
I don't hear anything, so maybe we can take a look
In the door
upstairs.
or downstairs? Okay.
Let's start downstairs.
Okay.
I agree.
All right. The path eventually ends, and you find that it meets back up with the river, which continues to the north.
Damn. Okay.
Still more goop.
And this is the same sludge that spills out of the creature golems when we kill them?
No, it looks like. It looks like it's quote unquote a natural pool of water, like it's part of this cave.
Mm-hmm.
But it is way filthier than you would imagine it would normally be.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it looks like it's part of the cave, but it does look and smell like sewage water.
Okay. I guess we're gonna just go back to the door and check out where it goes.
Okay,
Yeah.
go
let's-
ahead.
Okie dokie.
All right, so you open the door and you are met with another strong stench of
Oh,
just disgusting stuff. You can see there is these large, like almost like bowls filled with chunks of decayed meat, clothing, bones, and there's tiny salad leaves on top of these for garnish.
Okay.
What you also see in here is 3 more of the creatures, and they appear to be making these meals. And of course, when they see you, they turn, and there's one at each of them, and they turn to attack. So initiative, please.
Monsters go first.
Okay, well, one goes to grab Henry, another one stomps forward. There's 3 of you in front, so they're just all going to come forward and try to smash you guys against the wall. So Henry, Rilk, and I don't know who's. They're both standing in the same spot here.
yeah, we could pick one. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, your
Spike.
choice. I don't care.
We'll do Spike, and Spudge will be Spug.
Spudge.
There's too many. Hang on, I gotta try. I don't know how to separate them, Chris.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Ooh, this is a banger
Okay.
song.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
Oh, you guys are getting music? I gotta fix my connection or something.
There we go.
Yeah, there's music playing.
Dang.
Okay. Yeah. So make your defensive rolls.
Okay, it's good.
Rilk again with his enchanted shield of awesomeness. Soaking that damage.
Ooh, still a dodge on Henry.
Nice. Nicely done. And 1 damage.
That's it.
Oh, Spike is down. Roll the D4. He could live.
No Spike.
We're gonna add him to the. Okay, 2. Now roll a D6.
Okay. 2.
You have a broken or severed limb.
Ooh.
All right. Roll me a D4. 1 and
Okay.
2 will be arms. 3 or 4 will be legs. Okay. So right arm, and then roll me a D6 on a 4+. It's severed.
Ooh. Ah.
All right. So these things, as they have been the whole time, they try to grab you more than actually attack you. This one grabs Spike and tries to pull him towards the bull, and with such strength, he just rips off his arm, and Spike collapses to the ground, screaming in pain, bleeding everywhere. You see the creature looks dumbly at the limb and just tosses it into the bowl.
Jeez.
Oh,
Thick food.
fuck.
You're up.
So is Spike, like, it can't do anything, right?
He's down until he gets medical attention.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
He can't act for D4 rounds. Oh, and then he becomes active with up to D4 HP. I don't know how that works with a severed limb, but whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Backle will give him D6 HP back with his medicine box.
Okay.
5 up to his maximum of 2.
2. All right.
Good old Backle doing God's work. And then Rilk will just attack the one in front of him.
Would that mean Spike is able to do things now?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, so I thought it would be kind of funny if by severing his arm, it had the bell in it. So the bell hits the ground
and rings.
and rings.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Oh, funny.
Ooh, does not do it. I don't think.
Doesn't ring hard enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you need a 12, right?
Well, but it's not a fumble, so it's just a failure. So it doesn't make a sound, and it's really disconcerting.
All right, Henry. There you go. Attaboy.
No, there it is.
9 damage, shattering another one. Give me those toughness tests.
Rilk is okay.
Henry fails.
Backle
fails. Spyke and Spug. Fail.
Come on, Spug, you're outside the fucking room, dude.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Spug gonna do anything?
I don't know. They're in the way.
It's true.
Oh, wait. My dude's got a bomb. Can he loft it over everybody's? Can he loft it over everybody's head?
Yes. So it'll be DR 14 agility to get it behind them, which will not hit your friends. If you get a 12 or lower, though, it's gonna land here and it's gonna hit like everybody.
Oh. DR 14.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you fail, it's just gonna go soaring past them. If you roll a critical fumble, though, then it's probably gonna hit everybody.
Okay.
So yeah, it would normally be a 12, but it'll be a 14 because you're trying to land it behind them, and these guys are pretty tall, so.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna go for it.
All right.
He takes it out of his pack and screams, "I'm a-ing!"
Look
And
at all these characters with explosives.
oh,
wow, so close. It's a 2.
I have an omen, so I'm gonna redo that.
Just roll a 1 and party wipe everybody.
Please no.
Come on. There we go.
Oh shit! Natural 20.
It's on.
How much damage does a bomb do?
Let's look. D10 damage.
All right, so 2d10,
Sheesh.
All right.
or is it d10 times 2? I forget how critical actually works.
I think it's 2d10.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
A crit doubles damage, it says here. So
Okay.
that's fine. 11 damage. That is definitely enough to kill them both, as the explosion just shatters them to pieces, sending their disgusting contents all over the room and nuking this delicious plate of body parts and garnish. Well, that was easy.
Told ya.
So you realize, now that you have a chance to look around a bit, that this is probably some sort of larder, and they were clearly preparing these meals for someone or something.
Don't like the phrasing of that, but okay.
Setting up some grisly buffet. There's a lot of food here. Well, not
That was
food
another path too.
per se.
Oh, that's what
Yes.
you guys were smelling. Oh.
You see a total of 3 giant bowls / plates. And then another path that leads to the east.
Just can we look through their pockets? Is there anything of value here?
Whose pockets?
The golem pockets that they have when they erupt, like the insides.
No, there's nothing.
That's
Sure?
nature's pocket.
Yeah,
Just disgusting sludge.
their prison pocket.
Alright, well. I don't care to sit down for a meal here. Shall we press on?
Yeah.
I'd like that.
Slowly scoot forward. Oh, do any of you still need medical attention?
Spike is good. Spug is 3 out of 4. So I don't know if that's worth.
I
You
mean,
tough it out.
since Bagel only has 2 HP and might die from one random hit, he'll just use
Yeah.
his medicine box on you and give you that 1 HP back.
That's fine. Well,
That was
Right.
good.
Oh, there we go. Double select.
All right, so you move into this next room, and you see that you can start to see the. It's a large chamber, and it seems like this is where the river of sludge ends. There's not much area to stand. There's just kind of this little island, and it seems that the wall stretches on a little bit further beyond the length of the light.
Gotcha. But yeah, like nothing really interesting here.
Not that you can see from the shoreline.
Without like wading into the water.
Correct.
Can we tell how deep it is?
Not from looking at it. No, it's too dark and murky.
Does there seem to be like a current or anything?
It looks like the water is flowing from the shrine that you guys were at towards this chamber,
Okay.
and you can see this here is wall. This up until it gets to this curved part. So this all here is wall. As you're standing there, something begins to bubble in the water, in the sludge,
Oh boy.
and you see this large, disgusting shape emerges from the goop. You realize that it's not a creature, but is in fact the goop itself.
oh wow, dude.
Please roll initiative. Also, this thing should be like this.
Thing goes first.
Oh, so big.
All right, what the fuck is this thing called? The animated waste moves towards you guys, and it basically
Animated waste, what I tell to your sister when she's doing hula hoop.
what? So it's gonna come here, and it just like almost has like an arm that forms from its disgusting sludge body, and it swipes it, and it's gonna strike all four of you. Give me a DR12 defensive roll, and this does D4 damage.
But we still get like a dodge roll, right?
Yep.
Ouch.
4 damage.
Henry's taking 1. Oh, I didn't put it there. Oh, that's not right.
Back only has 1 HP left.
Oh boy. Spike just took 4 damage.
Oh my.
Good thing I healed him, so he's not negative.
All right, so Spike and Backle are down.
No, Backle has 1 HP.
Oh, I'm sorry, Backle. Okay. So Spike.
Oh, I still.
is down.
Sorry, Spug still has to go too.
Anyone who had armor that was hit, your armor goes down a tier as this stuff is burning through your clothes and your skin and your armor.
Oh no.
So if it goes to tier 0, it's just destroyed.
Correct.
Rip. Delete the item. Sorry, Backle.
Same.
If you have a shield, you can lose either the shield or the armor.
We should just run, right?
And then
Yeah.
I need a D4 for whoever went down. Spike, right?
Yeah.
He's at 0? Or is he
yes.
at negatives?
Oh, he's at negatives actually.
Oh, he
Yeah,
dead.
Yeah,
He's
he's dead.
All right, Spike burns to death in a pile of sludge sewage,
Oh, I thought I
burning and
healed.
screaming.
Never mind.
Well, when you take 4 damage and you only have 2 HP.
Oh, yeah, right. Never mind. I'm thinking Spug had 4 HP. I'm getting them mixed up. Hard to tell.
Oh God, Spug, help me! It's burning.
Sorry.
Bale?
Spug lost his shield though.
Oof.
Okay.
Holy shit.
It's a shit demon.
Yeah, I think Spug would look at all of them and go, "What? Just get the fuck out of here!"
Bale!
Yeah, it's your guys' turn. So
Yeah.
if you wish
Fucking
to
run.
escape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spug's out the door.
Yeah, it's slow. It just took you guys by surprise because you weren't expecting that. You're able to escape, and it doesn't really seem to follow you guys as you make your way up the ramp. And we're gonna add Spike to the list of fallen guards. R.I.P., buddy.
Yep. Big rip, boys. Do we want to go back to that one room that Backle and Spike were being coerced into by the voluptuous statue?
You guys can just walk down the path here, down the river if you want. It's faster.
I mean,
Wait,
we'll move
Spug,
them. Yeah.
Really quick. Let me see to your wounds here. I have one of the med kits as well. I think. Where'd my character sheet go? Medicine box. D6 HP. 3.
Sweet. I feel like a new man.
Okay, so you return to the shrine, and you make your way through that final pathway. And as you're moving through, you can hear the sound of really labored breathing. And when you get into the room, there is a massive shape that appears to fill the room. And actually, let me do this with fuck it, I'll just do this because this is the last room here. You see a writhing, pulsating blob of a man
Oh, ew.
that fills the room from top to bottom.
Oh.
You realize this thing has grown to huge proportionate sizes. You do see a face at the front of the blob and two what look like tiny hands because the body is so big, and he's grasping some shiny cutlery and eating from one of those big bowls that you saw in the other room. And when it sees you, it quickly shovels down the rest of the food and, well, roll initiative.
Okay. Well, I've rolled really bad for initiative, so one of you guys can do it.
I'll give it a go. Oh boy.
The critter is uppers. The fattened king, as it is called. You have found Silas. Here's a close-up for you.
Ew. God. Like Binding of Isaac levels of gross.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so he strikes out at we'll just roll d4 here to see who happens to be the closest. So we'll just do left to right. Here, let me just line you guys up like this, and we'll just go left to right. Spug.
No.
I need a DR 12 defensive roll, please, as he tries to stab you with his tiny little fork and knife.
Okay, what's the attack for?
Yeah, it does d4 damage.
Okay. Oh, come on,
No.
buddy. Oh, boy.
Okay, 3 damage. And then he stabs you with his tiny little fork, and rather than trying to like cut you or stab you more, he's dragging you towards his ever-opening maw to engulf you.
Jeez.
I need a DR 10 strength test, or you are going to begin to be swallowed and chewed on.
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
And, yeah, this is...
Oh no, Spug is dragged towards the mouth. You take d6 points of damage as he begins to chew your still living body.
Oh, boy. This is it. and then he dies. He's so fucking dead.
Oh, how much health do you have left? 1?
Yeah.
Roll that d6, you might.
Yeah, you might. If you roll 1, you're still technically alive. If you call that living,
Yeah.
Spug is consumed into the maw, never to be seen again.
Oh, man.
Spug and Spike next on the list of the dead.
Big rip.
Yeah, you can see that this thing is just crunching him through its teeth. And you can hear Spug screaming as he is consumed alive. You guys may act.
Do we just want to leave?
Well,
I mean,
can't
we
get him
found-
out, exactly.
We found him. Why don't we just leave, buy a bunch of bombs, and then throw them at him when we come back? Or unless we want to fight him.
Maybe Henry can one-shot him.
Henry's going crazy with bloodlust of the Chaos Blade. I'm gonna try to cut off one of his hands.
Oh wow.
Okay. Dig it. He's only DR 10 to hit.
Wait. No, never mind. I was about to say, it's like, armor?
He has no armor.
Okay.
He's just a blob. Blob of
Big
flesh. Yep.
Oops.
Got any omens left?
Do I'll do one omen to reduce it by 4, right? Because he's 10.
Yep. Okay.
6. And then it's 2d8, which is
Come
this
on.
one.
One shot the boss. Oh, close.
Tenor.
10 damage. You lob the hand off. He screams in pain. And as you strike him, he loses control of his body and bowels.
Oh.
I need everybody to make a DR 14 toughness test. If you fail, you gag for D3 rounds. 1 round, and all tests go up by another 2 DR.
I'm just gonna use an omen to succeed on that then.
Okay.
Backle, you're up next.
His tiny little hand falls to the ground, clutching the little knife.
Oh, Backle passed somehow. Okay. Backle will attack.
Okay.
He's got no armor, you said, right?
Correct.
Nice, okay, nice. We can do this. No, we can't. Okay, Rilk, you try.
There you go.
2.
All right. You strike him. He screams in pain. But he's still going. We'll roll D3 here to see who he tries to stab with the knife or the fork. It is Rilk.
Hey. So he does D4 damage, and he's just a regular 12 DR.
Yep.
1 damage.
All right, and then give me a DR 10 strength test. So you also are dragged towards the maw. Oh no!
I'm gonna re-roll that. Or no, I don't even need to. I'll use my omen to make that succeed. I'm not getting dragged in.
Okay.
That's my last omen. Okay.
All right. If you want to let Kyle take control of Backle here.
Yeah.
And
left
then
Kyle.
you guys can go.
Uh, Does Backle need a defense roll?
No,
No.
he only attacked Rilk.
Oh, okay. Let's see what he's got. What is this? I don't know what that means. Anyway, let's let's use the sword.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking-
so close.
I'm sorry. Backle's having a rough time.
I'm a
Apparently,
bad
so is
ghost.
Rilk.
Come on, Henry.
They're doing.
I believe in you.
Ooh, nice.
Oh.
There it is. There it is. 9 damage. You strike him again. Your blade gets buried deep in his fleshy folds, and he literally begins to deflate as he dies, leaving a fleshy skin bag on the floor.
We loot.
You have slain the fattened king,
Nice.
and his tiny little knife and fork drop to the ground.
Oh, I'm gonna leave those there. Actually, I don't want that.
Sure, you don't want Gorman's cutlery?
Yeah, well, actually, when you say it like that, we'll take it just to see how much it's worth.
Allows the wielder to eat anything, which is good, as the user becomes famished and must eat. Luckily, everything tastes wonderful.
I mean, that just sounds like a cursed item, Chris.
I mean, look how he turned out. He's fine.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna leave him. I'll leave him and his shit.
You're kind of paranoid, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
However, you do see in this room, perhaps where his fleshy lard was covering up part of the wall, there is a trinket. I have to find it. Where is it? You see, basically covered in, body grease and other disgusting stuff, there is a small curved dagger that looks it's almost shaped like a crescent moon. That's how curved this thing is.
Whoa.
It's called the Claw of the Sloth. I will give you guys ownership of it. It is a dagger that does D4 damage. On a 1, the attack and defense DR against the target are reduced by 2 for the next round. And if the DR ever reaches 0, the target is frozen in place permanently.
Whoa.
So rolling a 1 on damage basically starts to curse the creature or the thing
Damn.
that you're stabbing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Who wants?
And as you can see, that is the end of Bloat.
I'm good with my battle axe. Trusty battle axe has carried Rogue through a lot of fights now.
So
Give it
Kyle,
that.
you're free to keep Backle, or if you want to make a new character, it's up to you.
I mean, we got Backle here. Backle's in
Okay.
the house, so.
Did your guy have the necro whip and the other item?
That's inside the king right now.
Oh no, the Necro Whip got swallowed.
As did the vampire dagger.
Okay, so we're just gonna chop him up and find it.
Those are gone. Those are gone.
No.
Yeah, no, this guy's stomach juices and acid, no, those things are disintegrated by the time you find them, if you even find them.
Big rep. Well,
Oh, dang.
Kyle, you can take the claw of the sloth.
Yeah.
Okay. Backle will be slothy.
Well done.
On the other hand, free knife.
You lost a cool whip and another cool dagger, but hey, free knife. Hey, baby. All right, let's get out of this horrifying charnel house.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Are you sure you don't want to clean up the waste at the end of the river?
100%.
They might also have a cool knife.
Totally could, but I will rip right through my gear. And
yeah.
real
Yeah, gear. The
Real
thing that I
currently
don't
has
have
1
about it.
silver to his name. Okay. Real can't afford to suddenly lose all of his worldly possessions to a ship monster.
Yeah, and you can't spend your 1 silver if you're dead. So
Exactly, right?
okay, well, you depart the dungeon, returning to the greatest map ever made of Cravenford, and are lauded as heroes for rescuing some kidnapped townsfolk who join your community. And unfortunately, you have to break the news to Silas's now widow that he is deceased. But on the plus side, you all get better.
Yeah.
Woo!
Henry, keeping it going.
This is always one of the more stressful parts for me. All right, here we
Ooh.
go. Get better.
What is that now? 5 dungeons you've survived?
Damn. I lost agility.
Ooh,
Oh,
let's
Henry.
back up to presence though.
Yeesh.
Silly.
Strength
Okay.
went down, agility
Oh,
went
1
down,
HP.
presence and toughness went up. Okay.
Alright, come on, Backle.
Come on, HP for Backall. Oh, jeez. 1.
Wow.
You've got 3 now.
-3 agility.
Jesus.
He's
Oh, wow. How did that
this
happen?
poor bastard.
I mean, the rest of his stats are good, though.
Yeah.
+1,
It's just-
+1, +2.
You'd think as a fucking floating ghost he'd be agile like a motherfucker, but nope. He is a plotting B-movie monster.
He's a bedsheet ghost.
Yep.
Well, you guys can put yourself back to full health, as obviously you'll rest. Although, you know, full health for some of us is not as great as full health for some of the others.
It doesn't add, it just okay. And
I think we can get rid of Torben here.
no, Torben.
And who actually was controlling Spug? Was that
I was.
Eric's character?
That was
No,
Kyle.
that was me.
Okay, so Spike was Eric's character?
Correct.
Or no, Backle was Eric's character, Spike was Tyler's character.
Backle was Tyler's character, I thought.
You're right. Spike was Eric. Okay.
Yeah, then I was
We can
Spug.
Get rid of him too, because. Alright.
R.I.P.
Okay. Well, Tyler's character has survived, so right. So yep, there we go.
I'm gonna scoot to the restroom real quick if that's alright.
Yeah, we take our break. We're almost at our halfway point here. You've survived another terrifying endeavor,
Woo!
and we will come back and do some more in just a moment.
All right, BRB boys.
All right. Well, you guys return to Craven Ford, and it is not long before you hear the preacher, Svendal, the beggar, in the town square one day. He is doing his usual doomsaying, visions of the future and impending doom. But this time, when you guys are walking by, he stops you guys. It's in the middle of one of his crazy rants. He collapses like to his knees, kind of like grabs you guys, one of you by like the collar of your shirt, like the front of your shirt, and like kind of falls to like his knees, like looking up at you pleadingly, and he's like, I've seen it. I've seen a way to avert the end. There is hope after all. We merely need to go and find it and take it. In the swamps. You must travel to the swamps. There you will find our salvation. And he looks completely entranced, like he's in another world, like he's looking through you rather than at you as he says this.
Oh boy.
And you know of the swamp of which he speaks, for there is such a swamp nearby. Relatively nearby, I should say.
Only a few months' journey, you know.
Only one roll on the random encounters table distance away.
Okay. Good to hear.
Yeah. But that is you guys obviously can gear up again if you need to, or if there's anything else you need to do in town, but that is the next clue that you have. If there's anything you want to ask Svendal, he might be able to give you some more information through his mad ravings.
Yeah, what will we find there?
Roll me a d6. So
Oh.
glad you asked.
It is a 5.
Nice.
He says, you will find merchants with the deepest of pockets trading illicit goods with a cult of snakes, a den of vipers.
I'm not really super fond of snakes and vipers, and can I go sell the arquebus to the forge guy?
Sure.
Unless does someone want the like musket handgun thing?
You're not gonna keep the gun?
I can't use it. I have a -1 agility, and it seems to only be getting worse.
Well, Backle definitely can't fucking use it.
I mean, you know what? I'll put it in the armory.
I would say maybe keep that one for later.
Yeah.
The group stash.
I mean,
Oh.
we're at 6 out of 7 miseries, because I don't know if there's gonna be a later, right?
Chris, can you
We'll see though.
where do I grab the claw of the sloth?
It's in the equipment folder, the Tenebris Reliquary.
Ah, okay, thanks.
Reliquary.
Tenebris?
Tenebris, maybe?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to remove the arquebus from my inventory, but, it's in the team stash or whatever.
Yeah,
Henry's,
no one's gonna remember that.
Yeah, Henry's wagon. There's
Yeah.
like some poison in here. I don't remember where that came from. I imagine that was something folks.
We're just stacking stuff in your wagon.
Yeah.
So, man,
It's like that episode of Simpsons when Mo runs out of beer and he makes the flaming Mo. And he pulls out that box and it's like the lost and found at the bar. And he's like, it might be something here I can make a drink out of. And he's like, pulls out like a glass eye and like other weird shit. There's like some children's cough medicine.
Oh, Simpsons.
Yeah.
Do it. Okay. Well, I do have some gearing up I need to do because I had my armor dissolved by a goop monster. So I
That'll do
definitely
it.
need that.
Okay.
I do have cash, so if folks need stuff, I'm happy to help. supply
Cash is good at this forge, man. He will hook you up.
This
Yeah.
Yeah, Backle's got 0. He does have a. Can he sell stuff? He does have a sword.
Yeah, he'll buy it for half selling price
Okay.
to make life simple.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, I mean, this is the sort of the kitty of our what do they call them? The death roulettes. A tontine. This is sort of our tontine payout that Henry's holding on to.
Oh, like a death pool?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have like 260 silver, so I can
God damn.
buy
son.
normal
Oh, yeah,
equipment.
just give everyone joining the group means you have to give your paycheck over to Henry to safeguard.
He's our fucking
I mean,
boss.
you don't have to do that. If you don't die, then you don't end up.
Yeah,
with
do we
your
get like
paycheck in Henry's pockets?
a monthly stipend or something from the guard post?
Sure. You guys each get paid 1 silver.
Love it. I'm now at 2. I've literally gone up 100%, Chris, thanks to you.
Yep. Hey, we take care of those that take care of us, you know?
That sounds like it. I love this economy.
But yeah,
Just
light
remember,
armor.
this is your boss.
Well, I don't know. He was getting pretty like angsty against our Henry, so might have to take him to task.
Who do you think that is? He's bashing in the head in that picture.
Oh wow, okay.
That looks like the mean demon from Kill 6 Billion Demons.
Don't even know what that is.
I'll take your word for it though, because it probably does.
All right, I'll look that up later.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to get an idea together of what to get.
Yeah, so I'm definitely picking up a light armor for Henry. That's 20 silver.
Am I even able to wear armor?
Unless your class says something otherwise. Excuse me, then yes.
I think like if you're using fancy stuff, heavy and medium armor turn off spells, if that matters.
Unless like you have to have a feat or something. Or yeah, because there was a feat for one of the spellcaster classes where they could cast in armor, I think.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything that's anti-armor, so...
You know, in
Okay.
Warhammer, I learned wizards of the lore of metal can actually wear full metal armor and still
Nice.
cast their spells,
Makes sense.
which is baller.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah, so I get if it's cool, boss, I'll do 30 silver.
Absolutely.
So then I have light armor and a shield.
Anyway, I can
I'm
help
good.
my comrades. I've failed too many already.
Much appreciated. Appreciated.
Anything else you guys need to get?
No.
Uh,
Yes. If you wouldn't mind. boss. Maybe another 30 for a bomb.
Oh, he doesn't sell bombs. This guy is a
Oh.
blacksmith. He's not a
Oh, okay.
An alchemist, or
no.
I don't even know
Okay.
who would
Oh,
make
yeah.
a bomb, actually.
Yeah, we need to find a bombist.
Yeah, there's no bomb makers in Cravenford. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah. We killed the alchemist because he was a psychopath.
Yeah, it's true. He might have known, but yeah.
So yeah, should be good.
Sounds pretty good. I'm gonna get a. Wait, what are we doing? Swamp?
Yeah,
like-
so Svendal, before you guys leave, he comes to find you again. He finds you in particular, Henry. He says, Chosen one, you must know there are certain forbidden words that you must chant at an altar deep in the roots, covered in the swamp pit, covered in lost symbols. If you chant these words, anything you desire will be granted. Anything you wish will be fulfilled. You can stop the approaching doom. Find the altar. Save us all.
Oh, that would be great. What are the words?
Strangely enough, the scenario does not actually give specific words. It just says there are certain forbidden words that you must chant.
Curious.
Which
Just wing
Svendal
it.
has seen in his vision, so something ominous and cryptic, I'm sure.
Ooh.
Vata, Parata, Nectu.
Yes. Love it. Oh, what a great movie.
So good.
Anything else? Are you ready to depart?
I'm worried about being recognized on the street. It's starting to get on Henry's nerves. He's gonna buy a cowl, like a cloak with a big hood that he can try to hide his face in, and an extra torch. I think that's
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. No problem. I really just want to roll on more of these random tables, honestly. That's what I'm excited about. Where are we going? Where is it? There we go. Alrighty. Please roll me a D8 and a D20. If you'd be so kind.
Okay, I'll throw a D8 out. Someone can throw a D20. Got a 3.
Okie doke.
All right. So the road that you are traveling upon at one point as you are nearing the swamp, there are you guys see very clear tracks in the road, and appears to be several either creatures or wild beasts, perhaps, that have torn up part of this road. Please give me a R12 presence test.
I get +2 on these.
Ooh.
I guess I'll use an omen to succeed on this.
All right. And what you, for those of you that passed, you first hear and then see something emerging from the trees. You can see the tops of some nearby trees in the woods shaking, and the leaves and branches moving as if something is moving through them. Eventually, you see these bony, almost skeletal creatures with very taut, dried out skin. They are the shape and size of apes, large monkey type creatures, but they look almost undead in a sense. And they have these bony wings protruding from their back, and they kind of use the wings to glide between the branches as they swing with their long, elongated ape-like hands. And for those of you that pass, you see some of them emerge as they reach the tree line. And from up where they are, you can see they have mostly like rocks or large branches, which they begin to throw down at you guys. And they begin to make this sound that sounds like cackling and laughing as they do so. If anyone failed, you are attacked. And this is going to be DR 12, and these are going to do D6 damage as you are barraged by a variety of rocks, large branches, and sticks.
Oh, a big... Oh my gosh.
Oh, damn.
Henry, roll 2 for the test and get slammed for 5 damage.
You take a rock right in the head. Backle gets a shield up in time. He's okay.
Do you have an omen?
Wait, hold on. What do we want to... Oh yeah, I guess it's 5 plus 5. What was the difficulty?
12.
12? I could blow an omen to cancel that.
That's a lot of damage.
Not for a god like Henry. It's merely a flesh wound.
Yeah, it's just a flesh wound. I'm taking it.
This motherfucker's got 20 health. He's fine. All right. Okay, you guys go ahead and roll me if what am I trying to say here? Did anybody pass that test?
Rilk did. I used an omen to pass the test.
Okay, so Rilk, you can do something, and then we'll go into initiative.
Can I just attack him? Can I just hit him with
They're
good old
up
battle?
in the trees. Do you have a ranged weapon? You can't reach them at the moment.
I do not.
There's 4 of them, by the way.
Yeah, nope, I don't. Well, I do need to roll my psychic power or
Man,
whatever.
I wish we had that gun.
Okay, listen, I'm a negative
Oh,
1.
man.
I can't hit anything with it.
Yeah, at a -3, I would have shot my own face off.
Right.
Well, Henry could shoot him, though.
Which end is the right end?
Right.
True.
So I need to roll for my scroll, so D6. So high, which is I think the unclean scroll.
Yes.
And then gear. Clean scroll. Ooh, another banger.
Oh, hell yeah.
Death.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Classic stuff.
Last one.
Yeah, so
You died.
all creatures within 30. Does that include me?
Creatures, man.
I don't think it affects you because you're the one that casts the spell.
Okay.
It's everyone within 30 feet of you.
Gotcha.
Oh, shit.
So can I run so I'm 30 feet away from my allies, but within 30 feet of those creatures and use the scroll?
You'd have to run into the woods, and I mean,
Don't recommend that.
I
Yeah.
don't think I don't know how realistic is that your character would be able to figure out precisely how far
Yeah.
30
BRB.
feet away is in a combat situation.
I'm using Pythagorean's theorem. Then I don't do anything because I can't have him.
Yeah, I guess if we're running through the woods, can we just run through the woods? If they're in the trees, they can stay in the trees, right?
They might. You don't know.
I mean, if they come down and chase us, then that's one problem solved. So
Well,
maybe
so
just
so this is just the
further.
surprise round. So only Rilk can act right now. So Rilk, you're
Oh,
not
okay.
going to do anything.
I mean, I'll point them out that there's enemies there, but I can't like actually hurt them.
Well, after Henry got hit in the face, he's well aware that there are monsters.
I
in
would
the tree.
hope, but you know.
Okay, someone roll me initiative, please.
Backle appreciates the heads up, bro.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1 last time, so
Okay, I'll throw I'll hit the party initiative button.
I told you how much
Hey,
I love Dr.
it's
Pepper.
the one.
All right. Characters, Cretans, you are up. What do? You just run?
Yep.
Run past them.
Okay.
All bus? Yeah.
Each of you give me an agility test.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
This will be DR 12 to outrun them.
Nope.
That's such a no.
All right.
Bye, boss.
Henry, you managed to get far enough away or hide somewhere in the woods where you lose them, but they begin to pursue your friends. We'll say to pursue each of you. And let us see what they are going to do here. Kyle, each of you give me high or low.
69.
I'll go low.
Okay. All right. Sean, they continue to try to throw stuff at you as they are swinging through the trees and gliding on their wings to chase you. So make another DR12 against the, the rocks and shit they're throwing at you for D6 damage. Kyle, they dive down at you in like a dive bombing motion, gliding on their bony wings. Make a DR12 test as they attempt to attack you. They've got these nasty claws. They're basically clawing and biting at you as they try to latch onto you.
Okay, what's the attack? 6?
It also does D6 damage, but if they hit you, they're going to do something else.
Fuck. Well,
So the rocks they're throwing do D6, you said, right?
Yeah, both attacks do D6. The melee attack has additional stuff if they hit.
I take no damage.
Okay.
I take 3.
All right. So both of them, like one of them latches onto your left shoulder and arm. The other one digs one of its feet claws into your back and latches its jaws onto your right shoulder. And they begin to try to lift you into the air as they try to take off. This is a DR strength. Yeah,
Well,
DR 8 strength test.
Am I not able to re-roll a defense with an omen?
You can, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because that would put me at 0, and that can't happen. So yeah, he'll try and re-roll another defense.
You could also, I guess, if you think you can make the strength test, use the omen to reduce the damage by D6. Is that the die for that one?
I believe so.
Sounds right.
At
Lower
minus
damage
3
by
agility.
D6.
It's gonna be a tough roll to make the dodge.
Yeah. So it was 12. That would have been. No, that still doesn't work. I wouldn't have made it, I don't think, right? 7?
No,
Well,
they
yeah, the -4 thing wouldn't work because that
Oh.
would bring it to 11,
Yeah.
which isn't the DR12. But you could reduce the 3 damage that you take by D6 to not
Oh,
go
okay.
down or not be unconscious because you only have 3 hit points per big,
Yeah.
right? That's one of the problems.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's do that then.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Take 1 damage and make a DR 8 strength test. Oh no. Do you have any more omens?
I have one more.
This might be a good
Oh,
time to use it.
Yeah. So I'll just lower it so it passes.
All right. So they're trying to lift you off the ground, but you're just a little too heavy. They're a little too small. They don't quite have the horsepower to drag you up. But that's what they're trying to do. You guys can act now.
Can I attack the ones that are attacking Backle?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Henry, you have escaped, so you can choose to stay out of this fight until it's over, or you can come back to help now that you can hear your friends screaming in a panic.
Yeah, I'm definitely coming back to help.
All right.
What's their armor?
They are armor D2 because of their bony scales.
And then, all right. Here we go chopping.
Oh, nat
cool.
1!
Gonna re-roll that with an omen.
Okay. Yeah, we don't want to lose the trusty battle axe.
Not today.
No.
Not today, God.
But
Okay.
so a 4.
Slightly better. Okay.
Jeez.
Backle's gonna try and claw the sloth, one of these guys.
Okay.
We'll see if that works. Oh, come on.
That
Come on.
is a
People
4.
saw that shit.
Yep.
That's rude.
Henry.
Rude.
Coming in with the big
Like
knife.
a legend.
Oh,
God, no!
welcome to go ahead and
Natural one.
re-roll that. That's why I didn't spend the omen. So
Yeah,
That's
that's a
twice the Chaos Blade has almost been lost.
I'm gonna, I guess, I'm just gonna say delete one omen. Reroll here. Oh,
So
close.
Okay, your attack's wildly ineffective this round. 2 natural ones, that'll happen. Okay, at this point, the 2 that were chasing you, Sean, join this little mishmash you have going on here. So, one of them attacking Sean, one of them attacking Henry. The other 2 continue to try to tear at Backle. So again, DR 12, D6 damage.
Okay. Nope.
The 2 that were chasing you, Sean, they are attacking you and Henry, but they're attacking from range right now. They're not
Okay.
getting into melee.
Gotcha.
Okay, 1 dodge.
Nice. Right. Rilk blocks the damage. And Backle dodges the first, gets a nat 20 on the second one. You may make a free attack on one of these things.
All right, here we go. What's the target armor? Sorry,
They're D2.
D2. Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Like it matters.
Jesus. All right.
Okay.
Henry dodged as well. Rilk defended. Okay, no one gets hit. You guys can act. So the 2 unless you have ranged weapons, the 2 in the trees you probably can't hit, but there's still the 2 manhandling your companion.
Yeah.
I do 4 damage to one of them.
All right, you strike him. He lets go of Backle. He is still kind of flying around, but he's at regular height right now. He's still going, but you smash a couple of his bony insides.
alright.
Backle will attack the other one. Still like on me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So another claw of the
Could-
sloth.
Hold still and let Henry take a swing.
Oh,
Okay.
Yep. yeah, 0.
Very
Oh,
solid.
wait. Yeah,
Oh,
but you
oh.
rolled 1.
Oh yeah.
Your special thing happens.
It's now a 10 to hit.
There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it
Sloth
doesn't have to do
doing
damage. You just have to roll a 1/4 damage.
Yeah.
So
Weapon's
Uh,
dope.
crazy
Attack,
artifacts.
attack, and defense are
Yeah.
negative too.
Oh,
Okay.
so good.
Nice.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go for that one then. Let's see if this. Oh.
All right,
Yeah,
you strike it and you
that's
knock it
fine.
off of him. It basically hit it so hard it flops to the ground. It is still flopping around alive, quote unquote, but it is no longer latched onto him. And now it is the creature's turns. Since you guys each did damage, they will turn and attack the two of you, Rilk and Henry. And the other ones, we'll see who they throw shit at. There's three of you. We'll do D3 here. One on Backle, one on Rilk.
Cool. So the ranged one first. I take 2 damage. And then, which one is the... oh, wait, did Henry kill the one...
No, both of them actually took the same amount of damage, I believe.
Okay. So then which one is... Who is getting attacked by the weaker? The one with the debuff.
Henry is.
Okay.
Lady 4.
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
Wow. Tense.
Nicely done.
Gotta dodge.
And so I got Backle has 2, right? 1 ranged and 1.
No,
On
just
him?
the ranged one.
Oh, just the
Sean,
ranged.
Rilk has 2.
Okay.
Yeah. But
I-
Rilk 6 damage, but reduces it by 5. Nicely done.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
Good old Henry ducking and diving.
Uh-oh.
And Backle takes 2 damage from the one that is slashing at him.
He's gonna break his shield to ignore the attack.
Oh, okay. So its claw rakes through the shield and just tears it in twine. And it is now your guy's turn.
Okay, cool.
Boss just bought that for me.
I'll keep
Yeah,
attacking.
another Claw of the Sloth attack.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it. I'll wait until you're done.
Oh, sorry, man.
No, because you might,
Yeah.
roll the one on
that's-
damage and I get a laser
Oh,
time
yeah.
attacking him. So I'll attack the one that's a debuff.
Yeah, look at that. He's thinking in tactics here.
Yeah. Ugh. He takes 1 damage.
He's still alive.
Fuck me.
He has 1 health left.
Super cool. Love it.
Yep. All right, Henry, got one with 1 health and one with less than max health and more than 1 health.
Yeah, I'll guess kill the bigger guy.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to get. That's fine. Kill the weakened one since I already have the R10 there, and it wouldn't matter. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Well, they continue to attack. Let's see here. Well, we'll say 2 on Rilk since he did damage this turn, and then 1 on each of the others. So the weakened one would be attacking Rilk because he damaged it.
Okay.
With the debuffed one, I should say.
So there's that
Oh.
dodge.
Ouch.
Ooh, is that a nat 1? Oh no, Henry takes 5 damage from a crit. And his armor is reduced.
That's
Uh,
brutal.
No omens left, Henry?
I do have one, but I feel like I need to sit on it.
For the Chaos Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
I
Also,
mean, that's fair, yeah.
Backle is
We'll see.
fucking dead.
Oh,
How much
4
HP does
damage.
he have?
I have 1, so he's -3.
I will use an omen to make you succeed on that roll.
Ooh.
That's my
Okay.
last one. Okay.
Oh, man. My God,
Oh,
you
boy.
get murdered by skeleton
Yeah.
I
monkeys.
Yeah, bro,
I
it feels
appreciate
bad.
I appreciate it. Not sure if it's worth it, but we're gonna find out.
I mean,
Alright,
if you
come on,
want to roll
Backle.
in with a new character, that's fine with me, but like
Leslie!
All
your
right.
choice. Do you want me to use it or not?
Yeah, you know what? Keep it. This guy. Yeah. Sorry, Backle. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, no!
Okay.
Add him to the list.
Yeah. All right.
Backle's down.
Our next turn, I guess.
Yes.
Backle.
I'll attack the one that's weak and has 1 HP.
Please.
Hey, a 7 hit.
Please.
He takes 2 damage.
Thank God you crush it into dust.
hit the other close one, which is not this number. There we go. Oh, a crit.
net 20!
Ooh, did the thing.
8 damage. It just explodes as you cleave it in two. And that's going to be a morale test for these guys. Which I don't actually know how to do without the actual character sheet. So let me roll this. Let me find another creature that actually has morale. Yeah, what was this thing? Stands firm. Okay. They continue to fight. The remaining two. They are up in the trees, though.
Okay, like there's no way for us to hit them though. We have no range.
Climb the tree. But they are going to attack now because it is their turn, so you'll each be attacked by one of them.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Oh
Oh no!
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh no! Brilk takes 8 damage. Do you still have your omen?
I do, yeah. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Okay, there we
Woo!
go.
Woo!
I mean, I have 15 HP right now, but
Well,
I would still do
18.
half.
Tank.
Yeah, it's Henry and his squire are still alive.
Yeah, I guess we have to try to climb the trees to kill him, right?
You could, unless you can think
mean-
of something else.
We could try running again.
Yeah, I mean, we can try.
It's up to you.
And if I get caught out by myself, I'll just use my death scroll. That's okay with me. Okay, yeah, let's try running.
All right, DR12 agility, please.
Nope.
Oh, it was a 20, and then it rolled to a fucking 2 for Henry.
Oh no.
Okay, they are still on you. And here, I'll roll again to see if you guys get to attack first, though. We'll do another initiative roll here. Okay, you guys get to attack when they catch up to you.
Oh, but
Well,
they're still
I
like in the air.
I'm sorry?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna, I guess, cast Blind Your Eye on Rilk.
Okay.
Yeah, the thingy one. Should I?
I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been a while.
Yeah, I'm pretty tanky, so you can give it to yourself.
Okay, they ate my armor again with that crit. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna, I guess I will cast it on myself.
Yeah.
Although, well,
Nope.
nope. well,
Okay.
That's only
Nope.
1 damage.
never mind. No powers.
So are they flying like and hanging in the trees again?
No, they have engaged in melee.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna smash.
Oh, I got smashed. Dang.
If you'd rather smash Henry, you can. I don't know if I was clear that they had entered melee. So,
One of them takes 5 damage.
all right, yeah, you can take back your power if you so choose.
That would be lovely.
I'll tell you what, we even delete it like it never happens.
Very cool.
And then I need to click violence.
Oh, that's some violence.
Hey, now we're talking.
9 damage. That will kill one of them outright. There's one left. It needs to make a morale test. It only has 2 HP left. We will say that it runs away after seeing its rest of its brood get murdered. Hooray! It only lost 1 guard. Congratulations.
All right, let's go back to town and restock up in equipment and rest.
I'm gonna die out here without armor.
Yeah, for sure.
Does Backle have armor?
He
Oh,
You
did.
just take?
Light armor.
There you go.
And a shield, but we're also gonna grab that dagger from Backle.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Oh yeah.
All
It's
right.
lost now.
Yeah, loot his corpse. And,
Kick it
yeah,
if you want.
we'll tag in another guard. Did you roll up your new character, Kyle?
I did.
Okay.
And he is gonna be of he can tank a little bit.
All right. What's his name?
Rack.
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 I like that.
Rack with a V.
Oh.
Ooh.
The V is silent.
Uh, And he's a songbird, so welcome back the hurdy-gurdy boys.
Amazing.
Did you actually get the hurdy-gurdy again?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
And I'm gonna use that son bitch.
All right. We'll say Vrak had a really important message to tell you guys before you left, and when he sees that Spug is dead, then we'll delete Spug, and yeah, Vrak will join you.
Oh,
I mean,
hey
I'm
guys.
already here.
Yeah, hey guys, I was here the whole time.
Oh, hey, Frack.
Okay,
You know
so-
what?
Yeah.
This dagger, it feels like it's yours, so you can have it. And I'll clap the claw of the sloth into his hand.
Oh, gee, thanks, man.
Do you mind if we just call you Spug? I feel like I already know you.
Yeah, that's fine. I think I kind of look like him.
Okay, a dangerous random encounter, more dangerous than the fucking one-shot troll at the very first session. Somehow.
Yeah.
But eventually, you guys reach the swamp. Long, overhanging trees like weeping willows make up most of the foliage here. The swamp is kind of a greenish brown color of murky water. Long, tall reeds sticking up out of some of the water, and you search around for a while until you eventually find what looks like the entrance to a cave or a lair of some sort. Do we have some good... I don't have any swamp music. We'll have to go with this. And let me put you guys on the new map. It should be completely black for you to start.
Yup.
We put your tokens on the map here.
Well, boys, it's been an honor playing with you and fighting in this world of darkness. Now we're in the swamp lair. Some snake bullshit's about to happen. And we forgot to buy antidote.
Well, the medicine box combines a little bit, doesn't it? Or is that just infection? Maybe I should have actually read it instead of just been like, yeah, medicine box, right? It has all the medicines in it.
Oopsie daisy.
It's infection and bleeding, so I think we should go back and buy some
Bleeding is the
antidote.
other one.
Is antidote even a thing, actually?
Henry, you have the torch.
I have a torch. I have 2 torches. I could
All right,
do-
who's carrying the torch or
I could
torches?
hand out a torch.
I mean, I can carry a torch. That way,
Yeah, Henry's got a two-handed weapon,
Yeah,
so
I'll carry the torch.
You can easily carry the torch in your shield hand.
Yeah,
So let's give you some
light effects.
some sweet light effects. You know it. Okay, so let's just do it this way. We'll just double your vision because that's
Antidote does not appear to be a thing, so
Can I
Okay,
drag
good.
this into your character? Doesn't look like it.
Hmm?
Oh, I was just wondering if I could remove a torch from my inventory.
okay. There we go. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Sick.
Ooh.
we.
All right, you have a torch. Enjoy.
All right.
What the fuck is this from, Matt?
Bro, that's the guy from Kill 6 Billion Demons.
What the fuck?
Dude.
His name
I
is
guess
Juggernaut, the star that scores universe.
speaker for thorns. I mean, that's pretty dope.
Yeah,
Everything
that
was-
that fucking belongs in Merkbor right there, man.
Right?
Dude.
All right, so let's just start making our way.
Making away.
All right, so let me get up my notes here so I know what the fuck we're doing. Let's put this over here. Wait.
How do I unbackle this guy?
Oh, I have to do that. Hold on.
Okay.
Uh,
V-Rack. Oh yeah, yeah. He's 80s hair metal.
V-Rack. Okay. That's incredible.
Set in there, brothers.
All right. So you see that basically this part of the swamp you're in, there's a large, area flooded with water, and it's kind of at a slope that goes down. So the entrance to this cave is kind of sunken a little bit below you. There is a stone gate there. There's actually supposed to be a door, but I didn't put one. So we'll put one real quick here. So there is a large stone gate blocking the path. As you approach, before you guys get that close, probably when you're kind of back here, there is a giant leaf in the middle of the swamp water that is floating about a foot above the water. On top of it sits a large emerald-colored serpent.
Don't like this.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm sorry, no, the leaf is floating on the water. It's not floating in the air. That's what they meant by floating, as you can see in the image here. It's a large cobra with horns that stick out either side of its head, kind of like a bull. And you can see the gateway behind it that leads further in.
So you said it's gold. Is it like gold colored or made of like gold?
I'm sorry, what did I say was gold? Nothing is gold. It's emerald.
Maybe I
It's
missed
emerald.
Emerald.
Yeah.
I must have
Greenish.
just made that up. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't think I said gold. Anyway, as you approach, it isn't moving much. It's kind of like swaying back and forth. You can see its tongue flickering out of its mouth, tasting the air. And as you approach, it regards you guys. It doesn't move to attack or anything like that. And to your surprise, the thing actually speaks to you.
God.
It's a female voice. She says, "Who approaches the temple?"
We are seekers of salvation.
My name
It's-
is Rilk.
She narrows her eyes when you say that, Henry, and it seems like she is regarding you, waiting for you to speak more.
We seek to lay the destruction of this world.
You seek the power of the altar. You're not sure if she's asking you a question or making a statement when she says that.
It seems that is our path.
She looks kind of back and forth between the three of you, and she returns her gaze back to Henry. She says, "If you wish to enter the temple, you must allow me to bite you. It is the only way that you can enter these doors."
All of us or just one of us?
Any who wish to enter.
Oh, okay. Wreck is like 3 HP. I mean, boss, so is this what we want to do?
Want, no, but
Need. A hierarchy of needs. I mean,
Path is
I'll,
that
I'll go.
way.
I'll go first and see what happens. Right?
Well, let's not. How about I go? How about let's
The new
let's
guy.
Let's
Let
let
the red
V-Rock.
shirt.
let V-Rock redeem and prove
We're about
himself.
to rock and roll.
V-Rock steps up
Oh boy.
and I guess like kind of goes to one knee and like puts his arm out.
Okay. The creature slithers off of the big leaf that it's on and begins to circle around you on the surface of the water. Does this a couple times, its tongue flicking out, occasionally hitting you, touching you as it's obviously kind of looking around. And then it stops and it coils up in front of you and opens its mouth and begins to bring its you see its two fangs emerge from its top jaw, and it comes from the side. You've got your arm stretched out in front of you, and you guys watch as it slowly closes its mouth on his arm, and Vrac, you feel the 2 points of the teeth sink into your forearm, and I need you to actually no, you don't have to make a test here. So you feel it hurts. It doesn't like do any quote unquote damage, but you can feel like this sensation crawling up through your arm from where she bites you, and everything turns chromatic in your vision, and you can see the fire of the torch that Rilk is holding. I'm going to read the description here. Fire burns with colors never seen before. Jail, Dolm, and Ulfire. Spectral leaf buds grow from dead matter. Everything is kaleidoscopic. Nature just sings for you. There is beauty in the world. Certain truths become clear to you. You get -1 on initiative rolls. And you also well, I won't tell you the rest. There's other things that happen, but you can feel your senses kind of dulling in one sense, like you're slowing down, but you feel like you're seeing things that you've never seen before, or were unable to perceive before this thing bit you.
Yeah, V-Rack is openly weeping at the beauty of everything.
And
Thanks,
you know,
sir.
all of you see that after just a couple seconds of biting him, the snake opens its mouth and goes back to sit on the leaf in front of you guys, expectantly waiting for the next one of you.
Yeah, I guess Rilk will offer himself up next.
Okay.
He'll
Quick medical examinations on Vrac.
Oh, it's
Like-
clear that there's some sort of venom or poison in her bite, but what it's doing, you're not sure.
Do we want to wait like a day and see if anything weird happens to him?
Rilk, the same thing happens
Yeah.
as she bites down on your arm.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go that
Okay.
way.
And after she bites the group of you, she simply slithers under the water, disappears, leaving the leaf just floating where she was previously. And the door in front of you, the stone door, slides open.
Okay. I'm gonna spend a charge of my medical kit to heal myself. I don't think it necessarily matters for that, but it will give me some hit points back.
Okay.
As many as 1d6, aka 1.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's-
a boy.
I'm gonna do the same thing because I did take some damage in that one fight. Hey,
Alright.
3 back to 4.
Does the medical box have a number of uses before it runs out?
It
Yeah.
does. I'm down to 3 on mine.
I'm on
did
3
you
too.
also have one? Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay.
because it's presence plus 4 uses. So
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So Henry's crushing it, right?
yeah, Henry had a shit ton.
Yeah.
Okay. It is you guys. You're up. What would you like to do?
I mean, I guess just start moving forward. Go towards the door.
Okay. So the room in front of you. Oops, sorry. I feel like the vision should be a little. No, that's fine. Okay, so the room that you come into, you see just beyond. There is a. It looks like a common hall. There is a. Yeah, you know what? Let me extend the torch. What's the easiest way to do this? You've got the torch, right, Roke?
Yes.
Why is it not? Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, that's really bright. Let's turn that down just a little bit. Okay. All right. So, as you enter, there is a room that appears to be that of a moist cave. There is some crappy furniture in here, a couple rickety wooden chairs. There's a wooden bench towards the back of the room. There's a large table in the middle and a couple stools and little tables off to your left. There's puddles of swamp water all over the floor, and the room smells of algae, mold, and burnt bread. You can see a couple exits out of this room, other hallways, it appears, other paths. And somebody roll me a D100.
Oh no. Okay. Do you guys? I can throw it out for us.
Yeah.
I'll take responsibility for what's about to happen. 13.
That's a number.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lucky number 13.
Good roll. The room appears to be empty. It appears that there was some sort of feast that happened recently. See a couple plates on some of the tables that have, the remnants of a meal, mostly picked clean. And there's a smell of something almost like maybe grilled or burnt that was in here. That kind of you can smell it just over the stench of the algae and everything. But there is no one else in here.
Okay. That's a good sign, I guess.
We're gonna waltz through the common hall here.
Yeah. Looks like another room over here.
Hold on, I'm just reading something. Hold on.
Okay.
Classic dungeon master stuff. The room appears empty. Oh, you're telling me everything is hidden on the walls and ceiling. The tables are actually mimics that will get up and try to eat us as soon as we walk in. I know that gag.
Okay, I'm sorry. Before you go any further, this right here,
There's a mimic. I knew it the whole time.
there
Yeah,
is
got it.
actually an open path there. I have to change things here because yeah, so as you guys walk past that wall, you realize that it is not actually a wall. It is an open path. And you guys, to your vision with this weird snake venom vision, the wall kind of shifts and ripples, and you realize that there's a path that goes beyond. And let me fix that real quick here.
Well, I mean, if the snake vision is giving us access to this is probably the way, right?
There you go.
This is the way.
It is the way.
And where are we at? Number
Okay, I cannot move inside this area.
Oh,
the wall-
it's too narrow.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
I'll,
too big.
I'll fix it. Hold on.
We're just too big.
We need some biggins.
If only we had brought our environmental vehicles in, they would be able to fit through this gap.
Yeah, our EVs.
EV parking only. I said environmental. That's what it stands for. Yeah.
So as you creep forward, you find a smaller. Can I move it like this? There. It's a smaller room. It appears to be somebody's personal chambers. Again, this is still a cave. It's not carved out. It's natural. But you can see that there is a couple personal belongings in here. There's basically a makeshift bed, some dirty rags and stuff like that. You see that there are the bodies of dried alligators hanging from the ceiling, almost like a freezer, like a butcher's shop, that kind of thing, or it's like a slaughterhouse. And there are drawings of snakes on the walls, on the ceiling, appear to have been made with bodily fluids. And there are 3 large snakes slithering upside down on the ceiling. And when you guys look at them, you feel like you wouldn't normally be able to see them. They kind of shift and ripple the same way the door did. But unlike the wall disappearing, the snakes remain there. They seem to stir a bit when you enter the room and they're regarding you, but they don't lash out or anything like that. Also, you see sitting on this little pile of detritus in the corner is a man who is wearing a large, dirty robe. Was probably once nice. It appears to be made of alligator skin, and he has a strange hat that also appears to be made probably from part of a gator's head with some weird horns sticking out of it. There's a long, jagged spear laying in front of him, and this is the man that you see.
Okay.
He doesn't appear to notice you at first when you walk in the room. But once you're all in here, you see that his eyes open. He's sitting cross-legged on the floor, and he regards you, and he says, new disciples come to join us. Welcome, friends.
Hello.
And greetings. We seem to have stumbled upon some kind of strange reptile war. Is this snakes versus alligators? And
He says, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I know a brewery in Chicago that makes a great beer called Snakes versus Alligators.
Oh,
That's a joke. That's not real, probably.
okay.
You guys can tell when you look in his eyes, he's probably under similar effects of the venom. You can tell that he can probably perceive things that normal people could not. You see a snake slither out from under one of his sleeves in his robe and then disappears into another fold as he speaks to you guys. He says, "Come, join me. I am Uteth."
Um,
Motions for you guys to kind of sit with him.
Can I sort of size him up? Does it seem like legit?
What do you mean legit?
Does it seem like he's trying to do something weird, or he just wants us to sit down and chat?
I mean, he's asked you to sit down. Whether or not you think that's weird, given the circumstances, I'll leave that up to you.
All right, well, guess we'll just fucking sit down.
Yeah, we've just been rolling with it so far, and
Yeah.
I don't see a reason to turn around quite yet.
He says, "Tell me, have you come to join our family? Have you come to join our group? How have you heard of us?"
A guy named Svendal told us about this place. Said we could stop the end of the world.
Don't know a Svendal, but I'm glad he has sent you here. He says you have found a place of true happiness, joy, and love. He says here we live together in our swamp paradise.
Okay.
It's no plateau racked by deadly winds, but I kind of that's actually sort of a selling point.
It's
Probably.
kind of homey. Yeah, I can see it. What makes it a paradise?
Well, here we have all that we need. The swamp provides everything that we desire. Here we can have all the peace, love, sex, and drugs that anyone could ask for.
Oh, okay.
I ramped up a bit.
Well, real quick.
It was so hard to say that with a straight face.
I bet. It's a piece
Yeah.
of hard fucking drugs and lots of sex.
That sales pitch, they go for the deluxe package, like right away.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Would you guys like to upgrade your package to sex and drugs? Shit.
Not to change the subject, but these alligators, so you just hunt them in the swamp?
We do. They provide us with clothing, materials, food, sustenance.
Drugs.
Get that alligator wine.
Oh.
Says the swamp provides.
Yeah, VRAC would be kind of like tugging at Henry's elbow. Like, hey, boss, this ain't looking too good, right?
Have the like weird snakes moved since we've been hanging out with this guy?
No, they're regarding you, but they remain up on the ceiling.
Okay. Sounds lovely. Do you mind if we take a look around?
Oh, this is your home now as well. Feel free to explore, meet the others.
Quick question. Is there any like specific prayer you guys say? Any special words?
Let me see what he says.
Good thinking. You got your eyes on the prize.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, or any what is it? What would it be called? Like a monument or?
You're not being tricked.
altars.
You're not being tricked by all those sex and drugs.
Listen, I'm
he-
real. I get all the sex in the
Oh,
other
yeah.
village. You know, being
He's-
Henry Esquire.
Hey, have you ever banged a chick in an alligator skin, man? Yeah. Or while you're high on snake venom.
Two alligators at the same time, man.
Yeah. So where do you think baby alligators come from, bro?
It's just biology.
He tells you that every 3 days they have a gathering of prayer.
Oh,
He does.
okay.
He does not mention anything about particular
Words
prayers or anything like that. Yeah.
So when's the next gathering of prayer?
Tonight.
Wonderful. I'll be there.
Good.
Okay.
Oh, this fucking game.
All right. So Rook's gonna get up, slap his knees like an old person getting ready to leave, and
Well, it's about that time.
yeah, the Midwestern. Well,
Well,
Well, I'll get you out of here. I'll get out of your hair.
I'm gonna skedaddle.
Get going.
I guess let's check up here. Really like these walls. So homey.
All right, so you notice that there's another path that leads out, and again, where there would normally appear to be a wall, there's this shimmering opening. I'm sorry, the descriptions are all over the place in this particular adventure. So this particular opening into his chamber, Uteth's chamber, it is described as a portal of green vines and a crevasse behind a flutter of butterflies. So let me switch that for you here. Are you guys able to move through or not?
Seems so.
Okay. So the next room you come into, you see that on the floor there are a couple stained buckets. There are 3 large metal cages. Inside, between the 3 of them, you see 5 starved, terrified-looking individuals. And there are... Roll me another D100, please.
Alright, someone else's turn.
All right. 54.
Okay. There are... Let's see, what did I roll here? Did I roll the wrong die?
Did you make me roll a d4?
I
Somehow?
think it's because I have your token selected, that's why.
Okay, I was like, I don't remember clicking anything, but it was a 2 if that matters.
In this room, there are 6 individuals. There are 4 that appear to be guards that are in the room here. Clearly guarding the cages. Prisoners. And then there are 2 others who look like cultists, basically. The basic members of the group. The 2 of them are currently enjoying themselves and each other, while the 4 guards are, kind of just hanging out. One of them sitting at the back of the room here. One of them appears to be taunting one of the prisoners, and the other 2 just kind of meandering about. Now, the 2 cultists who are doing the dirty wear very simple robes that also appear to be made out of like snake skin or alligator skin. They've got hoods, although you can see that their robes are currently in a pile next to them. What strikes you, though, are the other 4, the guards. Also appear to be wearing robes made of gator skin. However, these individuals, well, they look like snake people.
Okay.
Whoa.
Large snake-like head with horns. You can see a tail coming out from underneath the robes. And their hands, although they do have hands, are scaled and clawed like that of a reptile. Each of them carries like a short sword or a dagger, it appears, as a weapon. They see you all. The guards don't say much. They obviously regard you and are keeping an eye on you. But the 2 cultists invite you guys to join them.
Oh.
Oh, no, thank you.
Hang on.
The prisoners, you can see, they look terrified, and they are like reaching out for you guys to help them, begging to be set free.
Well, VRAC declines.
Okay.
Yeah.
The sex having part.
Oh no, these old bones. Oh, I'd need at least a few more hours after what I saw back there. Gesturing back into the cave.
Also, you notice on the left-hand wall here, another one of those shimmering portals. I meant to set up invisible walls, but I never got around to it. So there's another path that opens further into the cave complex. What would you like to do?
Check out that cool other wall, I guess. Maybe. Just kind of stroll around.
You know, maybe we just
There's
want to play
switch
it cool.
past you right here.
Yeah. Excuse me, guys. Oh, sorry, on your laptop.
All right, so there's a small path that eventually leads to another good-sized room. What you see here is there is a stone altar, and it sits right at the edge of a pit, a 20-foot pit full of writhing snakes. The walls, the ceiling of this room are covered in dead and dying roots and branches and vines. There is another one of the guards. They're called, I'm going to actually let you know, they're called fork-tongue devotees. And he appears to be feeding, or it appears to be feeding the snakes. It's throwing some food down into there. In this part of the wall, over here, the northwest corner, there is a giant snake head that has been like carved out of the stone. It has a vertical slit in its mouth, and it looks like it might be a passage into another area, which again, you feel as though you normally would be beyond your senses to see or detect.
Nice. I kind of like nod my head that way, like, sure seems weird stuff today, boss.
This isn't our altar over here.
Well, no, it's the snakehead room's over here, right?
Yes.
There's something of a.
Like this might be like a sacrificial altar, but I don't know if it's the altar Svendal was probably talking about.
You're guessing not, because he had mentioned it was covered in symbols and such. This is literally just like a rectangular stone block that's been roughly hewed to form a rough shape of an altar.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, see if we can press on.
As you approach the snake head in the wall, it appears to move, although you're sure that it's not moving, but it, with this weird sensation that's going on in your head through your vision, it looks like it's moving, but you know it's not. All of you can hear in your head a voice, and it says, Utef forbids any cultists from going further.
I see.
You can see the guard regards you guys for a moment when you approach the head, but goes back to feeding the snakes in the pit.
Hey, yeah, then I'll back up.
Do any of you respond to the head?
Maybe VRAC will go, apologies, and yeah, move back.
Okay.
This is scary.
Henry will give it a mean look with his. Wait, what? What did it say?
Utef.
Manic gaze.
Oh,
Alright.
manic.
That was one of the traits I rolled earlier. Anyway,
Should we just go ask Utef?
hey, good thing we're not cultists. And then kick down the door.
When you do you say that to the group, Henry?
Hold on, that's what's playing out in my head. I'm
Okay. When
that's what's
you
playing out in Henry's head, but he's just
when
looking at
you when you think that, you feel as though the snakehead hears your thoughts. And when you
Cool.
say good thing we're not cultists, the mouth opens wide and that narrow slit opens to be big enough for you to pass through.
Whoa.
Rope will clap him on the back like, "Oh, you always know what to do, boss." Me and Stare got it done.
Feels like sort of a well, whatever. Yellow.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do
kick
it.
I'll jump into a snake's mouth. What's the worst that could happen?
Digestion.
Each of you give me a
Oh, fuck.
DR12 presence test.
19 plus match.
Oh, we haven't had plus mods in a while.
Come on, plus match.
I'll go ahead and re-roll that. Come on, VRAC. Come on, VRAC.
Man, that's like yesterday. I'm gonna re-roll that now.
You know what?
Rilk and Henry,
Yeah.
you both notice the guard is got his eye on you as you're approaching the mouth and it's opened up. You can see that his hand is hovering towards what you're guessing is a weapon under his robes. As you approach the mouth, Henry, he says, "You are forbidden to go beyond that door. Uteth forbids it. Step away."
Are you Uteth?
No, you met Uteth. Uteth is the main priest guy that you guys met in the first room.
I'm sort of attempting an intimidation kind of move.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you forgot. Nope. Okay.
I did also kind of forget, but
Okay.
I assumed he wasn't Uteth and then was kind of rolling with it. We're like, I know you're not Uteth. That would have come
Okay.
up.
If you ask him, he says he just shakes his head no.
No? Then you do not know what has transpired between he and I. We shall pass.
He draws the sword and says, "Uteth forbids it. Step away."
I gonna gesture for folks to go forward and I guess also draw my sword.
Okay, Rilk and VRAC, what do you do?
VRAC draws his hurdy-gurdy.
Oh god.
Oh boy, the hurdy-gurdy.
He hasn't played it. He hasn't played it yet. It's just out. Just out.
Yeah, I mean, Rilk will. You wanted us to go in you pointed towards in, so I mean, I'll just go in.
Okay, oh, hold on. I can actually. It's another invisible wall I gotta fix. Man, hold on. You might get trapped in a wall if I don't replace the wall that I just destroyed. Okay. Okay, so as you all do that, he hisses at you and he says, "Imposters," and he opens his mouth wide, and this weird shrieking hiss emerges, and it echoes through the tunnels.
Oh, that's bad news.
Roll
That's
initiative.
Should've
That's
just
horrible.
sabotaged him.
Yeah, that's really bad, actually.
So bad.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Ooh.
All right.
Sorry. When I'm working in this on my own, I crank up the music to get me in the mood.
sure.
Okay, players, you begin. This guy has clearly sounded the alarm and is ready for a fight.
Well, let's just go in because they can't. They're not allowed entry, right? So let's just go in.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah,
Ooh, yeah.
can you hustle out?
Okay, so you guys can move into the next room. Here, I'll put you guys where you get before.
Okay.
One more. There you go. Okay. So the next room is number 7. Okay, hold on. All right, so you find yourself going up some steps, or maybe down. I can't tell which. I think they go down. And it opens up into another large chamber that stretches mostly from east to west. You can see there are paths that lead out up here and then off on the very far end. It is a massive garden that is growing down here in this cave with luminescent flowers growing from the ceiling. Strange ancient symbols carved into the walls. The ground is mostly, you can see if you zoom in here, mostly covered in human skulls. What is this? You notice that some of the skulls are much... I don't even understand what this description means. Fuck it, I'll just read what it says. A few are wide and violent with 3 eye sockets and a mouth capable of swallowing a person whole.
So, Cyclops or not? Triclops?
I don't know. Yeah, that's what makes up the floor.
Okay.
A floor of skulls, some of which could swallow you whole and have 3 eye sockets.
Cool.
Some violent skulls.
For
I've
all
seen
of
lots
you,
of violent skulls in my day.
the symbols on the wall appear to shift a little bit and shimmer, as with all the other strange things that you feel you could not perceive before. However, you don't have time to enjoy this or study, as the snake guard, the devotee, comes running in.
Oh, what a liar.
And attacks VRAC.
No.
VRAC, make your defensive roll.
Okay.
They do D4 damage.
Okay. 12?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it's not great. That's also not great.
Did you put on your armor?
Do I have armor?
Oh, do you have armor?
I do not.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Big rip.
Okay. So, yeah, that hurt.
Okay, and then I need you to make a DR10 toughness test. You can tell his blade is coated with something nasty.
What?
Oh my god.
Perhaps some sort of poison, which
Alright.
you are unaffected by. Okay. You guys may react.
Alright, I'm stabbing him. What's this, 12 DP armor?
Their armor is D4.
Oh my gosh.
Their gator
They
skin
got whips.
vestments.
Ooh, the 12. Ugh, 2 damage from the big blade.
Oof.
Oh, that's it? Pitiful.
That's a lot of armor.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm gonna claw the slot this guy.
Alright.
Nope.
You want to trade spots so I can start tanking?
Sure, I'll slink out of there.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And then I will throw some hands.
Oh.
Oh,
No.
0 damage. He blocks. Well, I guess he doesn't block, but his armor soaks the hit.
Right.
And then on his turn, he spits something directly at you, Rilk. Please roll me. Actually, I'll roll. Hold on. Because Henry did damage, but you did hit him. So on a high, it will be Henry. Nope. Okay, it is Rilk. Rilk, DR12 agility test. As he spits
Nope.
directly into your eyes, and you are blinded momentarily.
Okay.
Or is it permanently?
That would suck.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past this game. It just says DR12 or blinded. I will say for D4 turns. One
Ooh.
turns.
Thank you.
Okay. You guys may act.
So blinded just makes it harder to hit him, right?
Doesn't actually tell me what blinded does. This is one of those things the GM has to come up with.
Well.
Increase the DR by, I don't know, 4?
Gotcha. Okay.
And you know where he's standing, but you can't currently see him.
Easy.
You
Take 4
strike
damage.
him anyway, and 4 damage. He is very hurt. Henry, your turn.
Yeah, we're gonna give him a hit with the sword, hopefully. Nope. That is a big miss.
Okay. At this point, realizing what's happening, he's gonna slink back, disappear back into the other room. You can hear him hissing and speaking in a language you don't understand to other individuals. What do you do?
This is a good place to fight, but not what our goal is. Can you look back and see if there's the altar? If we can invoke it. I guess I'm gesturing to Brack. Look around.
Oh.
If anybody wants to give me another perception test, they may do so.
Present? Yeah. Oh,
Nat
boy.
1.
Nice. Nicely
Solid.
done.
That's an 8.
15.
Okay, Henry. Are you searching? Are you examining the scribbles on the wall, the symbols, or are you searching the room?
I guess just kind of trying to look around to find we're out there, or find where the altar is, if it's in the general vicinity.
Okay, so you don't see the altar anywhere in here. It's not like buried underneath the skulls or anything, but as you are looking around, you do find a small bag hidden inside one of the skulls. And it contains, I don't know why it says this, it contains 750 silver worth of gems.
I'm sorry, what?
Wow,
Yep.
that's a lot of cash.
Wow.
Suddenly we're not poor, guys. Holy shit.
Also, there is another, let's see.
All right.
Oh no.
Not to interrupt, but I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Yep, go ahead. Yeah, so Henry finds that. VRAC, you can see there's another path that leads to another room nearby.
The one I'm going to, or the one up like north?
To the right. However, I realize there's no description of this room. Did I miss a page? I did. I totally left out a page. Oops. So the room to your right, to the east, you can see is another room that the walls, ground, and ceiling are covered in these dead tree roots. And in the center of the room, can you see that? No, you can't quite see that. Oh, yeah, because you're beyond the torch. So you can see that there is a larger room to the east, Vrac, that the roots continue to grow into. But that's as much as you can see without the torch. Rilk, what are you doing?
I'm just kind of like guarding the the stairway in case someone comes up.
Yeah, you can see movement. You can tell there's more of these guys in there, the devotees, but they are clearly trying to come up with a plan.
I actually have an idea. VRAC will come back, get in between the opening,
Okay.
and will start playing the hurdy-gurdy in the little narrow passageway so it echoes into the next room.
And what does that
Okay.
do?
So they have to take a presence test, and that is a DR12. And if they fail, the first, well, this would be in combat, I guess, but the first round I play, it deals D2, and then it increases to D4, and then it keeps increasing exponentially.
Does this affect anyone who hears it?
Yes.
Oh. All right. Well, your bros have to do that as well. What is it? A DR what? 12?
12.
Can I like cover my ears?
I mean, you're gonna hear it first. So you're gonna have to take the test too. I mean, otherwise they could just cover their ears. That would make the ability pointless.
Ooh.
Wait, those are D12s, not D20s. Whoops.
Yeah, they all
I-
failed.
I can't. Damn it! We can't pass.
I'm back up. with the
They
test.
all failed except one.
Okay.
Wow. So what happens to them?
They take D2 damage.
All right, roll D2. Henry, I need you to make a DR12 presence test. VRAC is playing his hurdy-gurdy, which does D2 damage unless you pass the test.
So they each take 1.
All right.
All right. Henry's good.
So I think they're good from now on because I'm not going to stop playing it. As soon as they pass the presence test, then it no longer affects them, I think.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, otherwise you have to keep making tests over and over.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what do you guys wish to do here as VRAC has blocked the entrance and is playing the hurdy-gurdy, which is clearly causing some issues? Henry and Rilk, you guys can have one more action. That was his action this round.
Do we see what was further in, like...
You can tell the roots on the walls and ceiling go into that room, but without the torch, you can't see beyond.
I guess I do have a torch. If
We probably don't want to like split the party, so if we're gonna go somewhere, we should just all go that way, right?
handle it.
Yeah.
Sure. I guess if I have an action, I'm gonna scoot up and attempt to cast Invisible on VRAC.
Okay,
The missiles blind your eye.
go ahead.
Towers. Wield.
Nice.
Hooray! All right,
Sweet.
Henry,
You're
what do you
invisible
want?
for
Nope.
D6 rounds until
go.
damaged. And that number of rounds is 4. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are the tests at again?
6.
6?
I'm
Cool.
pretty sure it's 6, yeah.
Yeah, so you hit and dodge at 6.
God, that's so good.
Yeah. For 4 rounds. Sheesh.
All right, Rilk.
Just gonna start moving towards the roots, right?
The roots are to the right. The path to the north just looks like it opens up into another tunnel.
Henry, you wanted to go check out the roots, right?
Oh, sure.
All right. So, Rilk, as you make your way, which over here so you can kind of see a little bit. So there's a room here where the roots cover the walls and ceiling and floor. And in the center of the room, the roots seem to come together and make up a strange shape that looks like another altar. You can see carved into the sides of this root altar are strange symbols. There are loose bits of dead wood, vaguely resembling humans, that are spread across the room. Another thing that's weird to you as you near this room, there's this weird sensation of deafening silence that's emanating from this room as you get closer. And
Gotta dive in. It's the anti-hurdy-gurdy bunker.
as you stand there, there's this kind of shimmering again in your vision, and you see more than you normally would. The altar is surrounded by a golden glow, and there are small budding leaves that are spread around on all the roots, and the loose bits of wood are completely dead and barren. The altar reads, "Without cost, no wish comes true. Make a pledge unwilling, and reality bends for you. Stay then silent." And that seems as good a place as any to call the adventure tonight, as you have found the altar.
Can you put that in the chat?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Mayhaps I can do this for you.
Mayhap.
Very cool.
All right, listeners, that's all we got for tonight. Hope you've enjoyed this edition of Merkbor as we delve into the swamp layer, and we'll see what happens now that our players are cut off from the exit by a horde of snake cults people. Great stuff.
Great
as
time.
always. All right, well, that's it for tonight. We will see you folks same time, same place next week as we continue our delve in the dying world. Can they find how to activate the altar and prevent the apocalypse? Well, you'll have to tune in next week to find out. So, same time, same place next week. Nighty night.